Have you ever sat down at a dinner table and felt like you were traveling through time and space with just one bite? That is the magic of Peru. We're talking about a country that doesn't just feed you, it tells you a story of thousands of years, mixing indigenous roots, Spanish influence, and Japanese precision into something that feels entirely new. You've probably heard the rumors, right? That Peru is the culinary crown jewel of South America. But is it true? I'm here to find out. Let's start with the Holy Grail, ceviche. Picture this, you're in a small, bustling spot in Lima, the air is thick with the scent of lime and cilantro, and someone places a bowl of fresh, translucent fish in front of you. It's not just fish. It's a chemistry experiment. The acidity of the lime literally cooks the fish, transforming it into something delicate and bright. This isn't just a snack, it's a national pride. In Peru, ceviche is practically a religion. You'll find it served with choclo, that giant kernel corn you won't see anywhere else, and sweet potato to balance out the heat. It's a masterclass in texture and temperature. When you take that first bite, you realize why this dish is the heartbeat of the coast. It's fresh, it's sharp, and it's undeniably Peruvian. Now, let's move from the streets to the stars, the world-famous fine dining scene. Lima is home to restaurants that consistently rank in the top 10 across the globe. We're talking about places like Central, where the menu is organized by altitude. Yes, you heard me right. You start at the bottom of the ocean and climb all the way to the high Andes, tasting ingredients that most people don't even know exist. It's not just dinner, it's an expedition. You're sitting in an elegant, minimalist space, watching chefs treat native tubers and Amazonian fruits like precious jewels. It's luxury travel at its most intellectual. You're not just paying for a meal, you're paying for a perspective. The level of detail is mind-blowing. They explore ecosystems, climate, and biodiversity through every course. It's the kind of experience that makes you question why you ever thought food was just for fuel. It's art, it's science, and it's pure, unadulterated passion. But wait, let's get back down to earth, or rather, the sidewalk. Street food. If you want to know the soul of a place, don't look at the white tablecloths, look at the carts on the corner. In Peru, the street food scene is electric. You have to try anticuchos. These are skewers of marinated beef heart, grilled over open flames until they're smoky, tender, and absolutely addictive. It's the kind of food that makes you stand in the middle of a busy plaza, not caring about anything except that next bite. Then there's picaronis, those sweet, donut-like rings made from squash and sweet potato, drenched in a sticky, spiced syrup. You see locals and travelers alike hovering around these carts at night, the steam rising into the cool evening air. It's chaotic, it's noisy, and it's perfectly authentic. You get a sense of community here that you just don't get in a high-end restaurant. It's where the real, everyday life of Peru happens, one skewer at a time. Now, I know what you're thinking, how does this compare to the big players? Mexico and Brazil? It's a tough crowd. Mexico has that incredible depth of spice and history, a complexity that's hard to beat. Brazil, on the other hand, gives you that massive, sprawling variety, from the hearty feijoada to the coastal delights of Bahia. They're both titans. But Peru brings something different to the table, an incredible focus on purity and native ingredients. While Mexico leans into the soul-warming heat of Chile's, Peru focuses on the bright, vibrant acidity of the Pacific and the earthy, ancient grains of the Andes. It's a different philosophy. It's less about the heavy, slow-cooked comfort and more about the interplay of raw, fresh and high-altitude elements. It's cleaner, in a way. You feel energized after a Peruvian meal, not weighed down. It's a culinary identity that has remained fiercely protected despite the global influence. And the Americans? Oh, they love it. I've talked to so many travelers who come to Peru expecting nothing more than Machu Picchu, but they leave talking about the food. You see their faces when they tried lomo saltado for the first time, that beautiful fusion of stir-fried beef, onions, tomatoes, and soy sauce, served with both rice and fries. It's like a hug on a plate. They're always shocked by how familiar yet exotic it feels. It bridges the gap between the comfort food they know and the adventurous flavors they crave. It's not intimidating, it's inviting. People arrive with their phones ready to take photos of the ruins, but they end up with a camera roll full of bowls, plates, and street food setups. They realize that Peru isn't just a sightseeing destination, it's a sensory one. It's a place that challenges your palate and rewards you for being open to it. Every meal is a lesson in geography and history. You're eating the history of the Incas, the influence of the Spanish, and the ingenuity of modern-day immigrants. It's a melting pot, but one that has managed to keep its own unique, unmistakable flavor. When you travel through South America, you start to see the connections. You see how the ingredients travel across borders, how the cultures overlap, and how the food evolves. But Peru stands out because it has curated its identity so carefully. It's a country that decided to take its own traditions seriously, and the world followed suit. Whether you're a digital nomad working from a cafe in Miraflores or a backpacker trekking through the Sacred Valley, the food is the constant thread that ties your journey together. It's the language everyone speaks. You don't need to know Spanish to appreciate a perfectly balanced sauce or a fresh piece of fish. You just need to be present. You need to be willing to sit down, take a breath, and let the flavors do the talking. I've spent weeks here, just moving from market to market, kitchen to kitchen, and I'm still discovering new things. There's always a fruit I haven't tried, a chile I haven't tasted, or a combination I hadn't imagined. That's the beauty of it. It never ends. You think you've figured out Peruvian food, and then you turn a corner and find something entirely new. It's a never-ending exploration. And honestly, that's why I keep coming back. It's not just about the best food, it's about the most interesting, the most evolving, and the most rewarding. It's a culture that celebrates the earth and the sea with such reverence that you can't help but feel it too. So, is it the best? I think that's for you to decide. But one thing is for sure, you won't find another place that puts this much heart into every single dish. It's a journey worth taking, a flavor worth chasing, and a memory you'll keep long after your flight home. If you're planning your next trip, put Peru on the top of your list. Not just for the sights, but for the table. It's an adventure that starts with a single bite and leads you through the heart of a nation. I've seen the way people's eyes light up when they realize just how good it is. It's a total game changer. And honestly, who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want to be surprised by the world again? Peru does that. It wakes you up. It makes you feel alive. It reminds you that travel is about more than just checking boxes on a list. It's about experiencing the world in a way that sticks with you. So, get out there. Taste everything. Talk to the locals. Ask them about their ingredients. Learn the story behind the dish. That's how you really travel. That's how you really understand a place. And I promise you, you'll never look at a plate of food the same way again. It's time to pack your bags and bring your appetite. Because Peru is waiting for you, and it has so much to show you. It's a story written in spices, grains, and fresh catches. It's a story that you're going to be a part of. Just imagine sitting on a balcony overlooking the ocean, the sun setting, a glass of pisco sour in one hand and a plate of fresh ceviche in the other. That's the dream, right? And it's waiting for you right here. So, what are you waiting for? The world is big, but the flavors of Peru are calling. I've had the time of my life exploring these tastes, and I can't wait to see what you find when you get there. It's truly a special corner of the map. From the Andes to the coast, it's a non-stop culinary adventure. Every town has its own specialty, every family has their own secret recipe, and every market is a treasure chest of ingredients. It's a vibrant, colorful, and delicious world that deserves to be explored. You're going to love it. I know I did. Every single moment, every single meal, every single conversation. It's all part of the magic. And that magic is what makes South America so special. It's not just the places, it's the people and their dedication to their heritage. It's that pride that makes the food taste so good. It's that love that you can taste in every bite. So, thank you for coming along on this journey with me. It's been an absolute pleasure sharing these flavors with you. I hope you're as hungry as I am now. And I hope you're already looking at flight prices. Because you need to experience this for yourself. You really do. It's not just food, it's life. And it's waiting for you. Subscribe for cinematic journeys through